according to the World Bank, there are nearly 1 billion people unelectrified worldwide. Within Pakistan, more than 50 million people have no access to grid electricity. So how do we electrify them? The work that we are doing here at the Department of Electrical Engineering at LUMS, we have developed a novel peer-to-peer based energy sharing mechanism where solar home systems or consumers can share electricity based on predefined scenarios or on need basis. So this allows not only sharing of electricity but allows aggregation of resources where they can run larger communal loads, basic health units, computing school for kids, and perhaps cottage industry, allowing tier 3 to tier 4 access to electricity. The effective levelized cost becomes less than 9 rupees, which is significant in terms of adding value to communities which have no access to grid electricity. The technology is indigenously developed at LUMS with seed grant from HEC's Technology Development Fund. We have our industrial partner in EcoEnergy who's jointly developing the communication and monitoring infrastructure. The next step is to fully commercialize the technology, and for that we need $1.5 million where we can reach millions of customers within Pakistan in the next 2 to 3 years. The utility of this work is not limited to Pakistan but is equally applicable to nearly 1 billion people, including regions of Sub-Saharan Africa, India and Bangladesh who do not have access to electricity. Indigenous development of this IoT-enabled novel solution will allow Pakistan to be pioneering this technology with global expansion route. This fits in line with our national goal of knowledge economy with focus on indigenous development. We are looking for equity partners to invest in this technology and allow millions in Pakistan to have access to clean, affordable electricity.
Solar photovoltaic cells convert light to electricity. The global photovoltaic market is expected to exceed $200 billion by 2026. At LUMS, we are working on what are called third generation solar cells. Metal halide perovskites are a very recent solution process semiconductor technology. They allow us to make solar cells that are almost as efficient, let's say 24% efficient as silicon solar cells, but they promise to be cheaper and easier to fabricate than conventional silicon and thin film solar cells. And so there is an opportunity that a country like Pakistan can make third generation solar cells and reduce our reliance on imported solar cells. We are striving to design materials and engineer architectures which help solve some of the issues in perovskite solar cells. The first issue we are tackling is moisture instability, which tends to degrade perovskites. We are doing this by incorporating hydrophobic materials into our perovskite solar cells, and that increases the stability by rejecting water from the cells. The second issue that we are working on in our labs is that of lead toxicity. We are doing this by substituting lead with a less toxic cation into our perovskite solar cells. Our work spans from quantum level simulations of the material to understand the fundamental properties, all the way to device level fabrication where we deposit these films onto glass substrates. The Ministry of Energy Power Division and the Higher Education Commission of Pakistan can play a pivotal role to create linkages with research groups and industries in China to help our entrepreneurs as well as academics channel their work in a more systematic fashion and create societies and platforms where different stakeholders, including academics, industrialists, can come together and work on small scale and medium scale fabrication facilities which can then serve as a test bench for larger fabrication facilities in the long run.